Dear friends, this is Dr. Vijay Alexander from MEG TNPSC Academy. Let us discuss key current affairs for December 2nd, 2024. Donald Trump, who has been elected as the President of the United States, has issued a warning that a 100% tax will be imposed on countries in the BRICS alliance if they attempt to conduct transactions using currencies other than the US dollar. The BRICS alliance includes Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, China, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates as members. Additionally, countries like Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Malaysia have applied to join the alliance. Globally, the US dollar is predominantly used for international trade transactions, enabling the United States to maintain its dominance over the global financial system for many years. To counter this dominance, countries within the BRICS alliance, including India, are taking various initiatives to conduct transactions using their national currencies as alternatives to the dollar. Currently, global trade transactions are primarily carried out through the SWIFT network, which is controlled by the World Bank. Notably, Russia has been emphasizing the need to develop a new transaction system to replace SWIFT and facilitate seamless trade with Western countries. In November, the total goods and services tax, that is GST, collection increased by 8.5% to rupees percentage to rupees 1.82 lakh crore. It is noteworthy that the total GST collection in the November of previous year was rupees 1.68 lakh crore. The Directorate of Technical Education, Tamil Nadu, has introduced new changes to the typewriting, shorthand, and commerce examinations conducted every 6 months. The Border Security Force (BSF) Foundation Day is observed on December 1st. The BSF safeguards the 2,290 km long India Pakistan border stretching across the western regions of the country, including Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, and Jammu Kashmir. In Tamil Nadu, 10 districts have been affected by the heavy rains and floods caused by the Bengal phenomenon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasized the need for the police force to modernize itself with the vision of a developed India. He also expressed concerns about social threats arising from financial fraud, cyber crimes, artificial intelligence based technologies, and deep fakes. It is noteworthy that the 59th All India Conference of Directors General of Police and Inspectors General of Police was held in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. The evaluation process for the implementation of the Ennum Eluthum scheme begins on December 2nd. This scheme was launched in Tamil Nadu's government schools to enhance the quality of teaching and learning for students in grades 1, 2, and 3. The objective of the scheme is to ensure that all students in the state acquire fundamental literacy and numeracy skills by 2025. To promote digital platforms, the Rajya Sabha has decided to discontinue the distribution of paper-based replies to members. In an effort to encourage digital usage and reduce paper consumption, the distribution of answers in English and Hindi for starred and unstarred questions has been stopped. Members have been informed about this change. Additionally, the provision of paper copies of answers to starred questions, which were previously made available in the inner lobby and an hour before the House convened, has been discontinued. Answers to starred questions will now be made available to members on the website by 10 a.m. on the day of the reply. enabling them to prepare supplementary questions conveniently. Members are encouraged to use electronic devices to access the website for their reference. Once answers are tabled in the House, the same will be published and made available for download on the Digital Sunset portal. The West Bengal government has imposed strict restrictions on the sale of potatoes to neighboring states. For a long time, states like Jharkhand and Odisha have been sourcing potatoes from West Bengal. However, the West Bengal government has now halted this practice, which is noteworthy. The price of a 19-kilogram commercial LPG cylinder used in hotels and restaurants has been increased by rupees 16.50. It is noteworthy that the government owned companies such as Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum Corporation, and Hindustan Petroleum Corporation revised the prices of cooking gas and aviation fuel on the first of every month based on international market trends. Tripura's Transport Minister Sushant Chowdhury has stated that Indian passengers traveling on a bus through Bangladesh were attacked. It is noteworthy that buses are operated via Bangladesh to reduce travel time from Agartala to Kolkata compared to the longer route through Assam. The capital of Telangana is Hyderabad. Sophie Primas, the French Minister for Foreign Affairs and Trade, has stated that both India and France are focusing on enhancing their economic and trade relations. During her 3-day visit to India, she also mentioned that both countries have a close relationship in the defense sector and that they are now focusing on improving their economic and trade ties. She highlighted that India is rapidly growing in sectors such as clean energy, new technologies, and aviation. The France-India 2047 Cooperation Agreement, developed following extensive discussions between India Prime Minister Narendra Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron, further strengthened the bilateral relationship. She also mentioned that negotiations for a free trade agreement between India and the European Union resumed in June. However, progress on this agreement has been slow due to various challenges, including the EU's stance on carbon tax. Under the India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor Plan, Saudi Arabia has proposed to enhance trade relations and regional connectivity by developing roads, railways, and maritime routes connecting India, the USA, and Europe. In Telangana's Mulugu district, 7 Maoists, including a woman, were shot dead in a gunfight with the police. It is noteworthy that last month Maoists killed 2 villagers in Mulugu district, accusing them of being police informers. A 3-member inquiry commission has been set up by the Uttar Pradesh state government to investigate the violence that occurred in a mosque in Sambal district related to an inspection. The commission is headed by retired Allahabad High Court Judge Devendra Kumar Arora, with retired IAS officer Amit Mohan Prasad and retired IPS officer Arvind Kumar Jain as members. Since Jama Masjid is a protected heritage monument, the Archaeological Survey of India has filed a petition in the Sambal District Court seeking control and administration of the mosque. The petition states that any unapproved modifications made to the Jama Masjid, which was declared a protected heritage site by the ASI in 1920, are illegal and must be regulated. Arjun Erikaisi has become the second Indian to achieve a rating of 2,800 ELO points in the international chess rankings. He is the 16th player in the world to reach this milestone and currently holds the fourth position in the ranking. The first Indian to achieve this rating was Vishwanathan Anand. Jay Shah, the former secretary of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, that is BCCI, has assumed office as the chairman of the International Cricket Council ICC. He is the son of Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Jay Shah holds the distinction of being the youngest chairman in the history of the ICC. Having served as the secretary of the BCCI for the past 5 years, Jay Shah becomes the fifth Indian to assume the ICC's top position. Previously, Indians such as Jagmohan Dalmia, Sharad Pawar, Shashank Manohar, and N. Srinivasan have held the ICC's leadership roles. This period is seen as a significant phase for cricket, especially with the inclusion of the sport in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Jay Shah also played a key role in the establishment of the world's largest cricket stadium in Ahmedabad. It is noteworthy that it is worth noting that the Championship Trophy cricket tournament is scheduled to take place in Pakistan in February March next year. The High Court has overturned the sentences issued by a trial court against 49 individuals, including Tariq Rahman, the son of former Bangladesh Prime Minister Khalida Zia, in the case involving a grenade attack on former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. In August, following violent protests by students against Sheikh Hasina, she left the country and sought refuge in India. Subsequently, an interim government led by Muhammad Yunus has been administering Bangladesh. Notably, the High Court's decision to nullify the sentences handed down to the 49 individuals in the attack case against Sheikh Hasina marks a significant development. Donald Trump has appointed Kash Patel, an Indian origin individual, as the new director of the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation. In Russia, President Vladimir Putin has approved an allocation of approximately rupees 12.30 lakh crore for the country's defense and military in the 2025 budget. According to Russia's official website, 32.5% of the total budget has been allocated for national defense. At the Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament, India's PV Sindhu, Lakshya Sen, and the duo of Trisha Jolly, Gayatri Gopichand emerged as champions, bringing pride to the nation. Thank you.